let's just get into it. So we've got a couple items to go through. I actually want to spend a little bit of time just chatting about the releases today as well. But let's tick off a couple of these. So yeah, thanks for bringing these onto the agenda for this week. This fortnight, I'm pretty sure we can close this. It's a flake we don't really see in the tier 1 platforms, right?
You're sharing a single tab. Okay, so now we can see it.
Yeah, we need to go check test grid, just confirm that we don't see any flakes for AMD or ARM64. So let's do that.
Yeah, I remember that contributor. They were working with PowerPC.
Yeah. All right, so it's an EDE test. Where are our CD pre-submits? Okay, so we want to check AMD and ARM64, the two tier 1 platforms. Cool. Put that on super compact. All right. Nope, all good on AMD 64, and let's check ARM 64 as well. Yeah, fine. Yeah. So let's clean this up. So discussed during CD triage meeting, we are not seeing flakes in test grid for tier 1 support platforms, i.e. AMD 64 and 64. It is expected these performance-oriented tests could fail in other architectures with different performance characteristics.
I think Samuel had a question, what tooling we're using. Are you talking about test grid or other tooling?
Absolutely, test grid, yes.
Yeah,
I don't think we've actually really
with the URL.
Oh, thanks, Ivan. Yeah, I don't think we've really talked about it too much, but Samuel, just for a very quick introduction, the etcd project aims to and tries to reuse a lot of the tooling from the Kubernetes project, which for our CI infrastructure means we run on the Prow Kubernetes clusters that the SIG K8s infra folks provide. And we get some great tooling around test grid to visualize those tests. So I think I'm sharing that tab at the moment. And you can come through here and see our test dashboards for things like our pre-submits, which run before each PR merges, and our periodics, like our scheduled tests. So yeah, have a play with testgrid.ks.io. Thanks for sharing the link, Ivan. Cool, back to our response here. So yeah, closing as it is not a priority to investigate this further currently. Cool. Okay, that's one less in the queue. Let's jump back and mark that off. Yeah, closing. Thank you. Okay, so the next one, we've got an issue. Let's have a look. Oh gosh, yeah, I need to apologize, team. I've been kind of frantic this last week and a half. I haven't been catching all these pings, so if you've been pinging me and I haven't replied, I'm sorry. So I think, yeah, we can close this. Yeah. Okay, one less in the queue, and now I wouldn't mind just spending 10 minutes hashing out a plan for the releases we've got coming up, teams. So I think it's probably better to make the most of the time we've got potentially in person next week and try and work on them there. So Ivan, you'll be there. Henry, were you going to be at KubeCon as well?
No, I didn't get the scholarship in the end, so I won't go.
Hard luck. And anyone else, Arca, Kay, Samuel, anyone else going to be in person?
Yeah, I didn't get the scholarship, so yeah, I won't be able to attend.
Okay, no problem. So we can still do just a scheduled release call. We'll make sure it can work for everyone. Let's bring up the issues and just try and work out a plan for those.
Yep.
Okay, etcd, and thanks to Ivan for drafting up the issues. You're a legend, right? Thank you. And we've got a Go release going, updating as well. Thanks, Henry, for picking up the remainder on those. That's awesome. And Ivan for getting that underway. It's great to get that in before the release. So we've got 3.5.17. Let's just edit this. I'm happy to be the release advisor. Ivan, were you comfortable to be release lead?
So I think, so yeah, I'm fine either way because there are some changes to the release script that I added. I definitely wanna be there. So yeah, actually I'm gonna be out the week after KubeCon. So I was gonna say if you guys plan to do it later, maybe let's not backport my pull request because I probably won't be there. But fine with me.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about the Tuesday. So I get there on Saturday. Sunday's Cloud Native Rejects. Monday is Kubernetes Contributor Summit, which will be fairly busy. Tuesday's co-located events, and I didn't have anything like really critical that I had to get to there. So I've got some time on the Tuesday. Maybe we can try and schedule it for then. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're pretty busy with the main event. Although we did get one done last year during main event, so can be done. We just want to think about shadows as well, though. So we had a volunteer, didn't we? Yeah.
So the thing is that maybe we need to set a time and then see if he can join. And I guess that will be the same for Henry. I don't know what's Arca's time zone.
Yeah, for me also, it can work. So I was just like standing back this time for anyone else who might be interested. But yeah, if there is no one, I want to be the shadow as well.
Okay, cool. So let's go with Thomas, who had volunteered for Shadow for 3.5. And then, yeah, you're welcome to join on Shadow for 3.4. And then let's just put a comment in. So that'll be the team for 3.5. And we'll put a comment in discussed during SIGIT CD triage meeting. Thanks, Thomas. Volunteering as Shadow. I will volunteer as release advisor. And with Ivan as release lead, we are all set to go. we are looking at Tuesday next week. It'd be the time zone for KubeCon would be
Mountain, so
EST?
it's UTC minus 7. We're in daylight, not daylight savings, so it's
I'll just put
either.
Utah time. Utah.
So it's mountains, so it's MST actually. Utah time zone is MST. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Tuesday next week, MST time zone.
He's in the same time zone as me in Zurich, in +1 UTC +1.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Okay.
KubeCon is in MST.
So
Mountains Standard Time.
But yeah, I'm just saying that for your reference, he's in the same time zone as me because I gave a speech in Bern and then he attended. That's when he started the XD work.
Let's just see what that looks like. Hang on 1 second. Time zone. Right. MST. Utah. And
Zurich, if you want to search for
Zurich. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's potential for us to do an early morning and afternoon kind of setup. So yeah, it looks like early on the Tuesday could be good for a release potentially.
Yeah, I'm down with 9:30, 10 or whatever. So yeah, Tuesday is
Okay.
I don't have any. So yeah, with all the respect to the collocated events, I saw the schedule and it was like nothing was like too appealing.
Yeah. So good. We can work together that day. We're thinking early morning on that Tuesday. How would that work for you? Okay. Let's see what we think.
So because with publishing the artifacts, it's supposed to it's gonna be quicker. Should we aim to do both 3.4 and 3.5 the same day?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's knock them out. We may end up just having like one kind of longer release call. Okay, let's have a look at 3.4.
You're sharing the other tab.
you tab.
Sorry. Yeah. Thank you. So we'll get the team hashed out for this.
Maybe we should open it up then to have a couple of shadows, like not just a single one. So I think Arca said that he was interested, but he wanted also to allow other people.
Yeah,
And
so
I don't know if Henry or Vic, if someone else is interested.
Yeah, I can be added.
yeah, you can add me as well.
Can you guys comment in the ticket? So because there was one instance in which we wanted to have a big list of shadows, but the ticket was very silent. So at least we have the record like, okay, so these guys are like, this is gonna be the team because we have volunteers.
Cool. Yeah. So Arca, you were keen, and was that Henry keen as well?
Yeah, I'll comment on the bug too. My username is somehow really hard to be found as well.
Yep, I have just commented.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So let's finalize that. Cool. We can tweak that as needed, but that's a start on the plan. And let's just put that comment as well. So discussed during SIG-SED triage meeting. We are looking at Tuesday next week for the release. Team has been updated above. Please confirm if you could make a time for, I don't know, around that 9 o'clock mark.
But it's for 3-4, not 3-5. Never mind.
Yeah. So there's two. So Thomas will shadow on 3-5. Arca and Henry shadow on 3-4. And we'll put them kind of back to back-ish. So maybe one around like 9, one at, I don't know, 10 or something, or one at 8:30, one at 9:30, something like that. Hopefully we can get something that roughly works for folks there. And we can send out a couple Google Meet appointing or Zoom appointments or something and get those done.
I think Vic also commented on one. I think we don't have his audio, so it shows that he doesn't have audio connected. So maybe he was trying to speak and he's not connected.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't.
Oh, I see.
I'm
Okay.
from K.
I see. So you're okay. Cool. Sorry. I saw your name and then okay. Now it all makes sense.
Cool.
But if I were to shadow though, for the SED perspective, what would where would you best need the shadows for 3-4 or 3-5? Because I have interest in
if you join in on 3-5, so we've got 2 shadows on each release, that would kind of make sense. Just drop a comment in the 3-5 issue. We'll add you to the assignees and make sure you get the invite.
Cool. All right.
Now we had a question from Samuel.
Yeah.
Is there any first-time tickets? Oh no.
Yeah.
He'll come back. That's all right. Maybe what we could do is for the Golang bumps, we could tag him there because that's a good first issue. I mean, Henry, would you mind if Samuel picked up? Like,
no, he can actually pick up. He can actually pick up the rest. I think if it's a good first issue. I mean, it should be a good first issue for the rest of the 5.
Yeah. What was his? Does anyone know his handle?
Samuel Bartels is his full name.
Samuel.
Is he on Slack?
Okay. Oh, I got him. Samuel Bartels 20. There we go. Bartels 20. This is a good first issue. If you would like to help bumping the Golang versions, I'm just going to pick one of them. Let's just say Augur and GoFail. Because Augur's like a literal one-liner, and I'm pretty sure GoFail's trivial as well. GoFail. There are historic pull requests you can review. Okay, cool. I'll put the good first issue. Help wanted. Yeah, thanks for sharing them around, Henry. You're welcome to pick up some of the other ones, but we'll give a couple to Samuel and see if he's keen to help with them. Okay, yeah, that's cool. How are we going for time here? Oh, far out, 5 minutes. Okay, so let's just jump back to the agenda here. So we've gone through the releases. We've got a plan for both of them. Are there any other issues or PRs anyone wants to quickly raise? Otherwise, we can maybe have a slightly shorter meeting. I'm not as prepared as I normally am for this one. No?
Sounds like no.
All good. Okay, team. Look, thank you for coming along to the fortnightly session. Appreciate your help getting things organised for these releases. And Ivan, I'll see you next week at KubeCon, and I'll see some of you virtually next week on release calls. Yeah, safe travels. Have a good weekend, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one.
Thanks, likewise.
Thank
See you
you.
later. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.